Well, hello, ladies and gents. Brian here again. Look what we have today. Y'all are going to be, well, I don't know about be surprised, but we have got a little project to work on here. My boss at work, he has bought a little bike for his grandchildren. I guess that's what he said. And he wants me to see if I can, get it running, get it up and going. He hadn't touched it. He don't know if it runs or anything. So this is one of the best bikes you'll ever see in your life. Check it out. Ta-da! That's a little Honda crf50, man. It is a cool little bike compared to that one. Back tire's as big as this one. Anyway, we're going to work on this little joker. As you can see, I don't have the patience for shit. I got it off the truck last night after I got off work and had to do something to it. But anyway, I got the plastics off of it, and I came in, and as you can see, the spark plug wire here, a little broke, and the spark plug's messed up. I went and bought a new plug, bought a quart of oil for it so we can put some new oil in it. And I checked the plug, man. Believe it or not, this thing fires. It's got fire. So we're good there. Now the carburetor looks kind of nasty and dirty. You can tell it's been sitting. I don't think there's any problem with the wiring, but of course, our little stop switch, as you can see here, don't have the little flip switch on it anymore. So I believe it's been pushed all the way down to run, and left there. And I believe this thing came with a kill switch because it's got some wires right here that are taped off. It's a black and a green white wire, black and white and green wire. And I downloaded this, and don't know if you can see it real well, but engine stop switch, which is right here, has a green and a black and white wire to it. And I believe that is what is they deleted or did away with, is that thing, because it still has the engine switch. That's only two switches on this bike. So I'm believing that's what them two wires may have been to. Don't know. But either way, we're going to do first of all, we're going to see if we can get it running. And after that, I think we're going to try to do a little brine restoration on this bad boy. See, it put some like somebody put a spring on it, man. Because looky here, it says B&B, or it says BBR Motorsports, and then it has a sticker up here, BBR Motorsports. So I don't think they did any fork jobs to it. What y'all think? You know what I'm saying? I don't think it's got no damn show A-kit forks on it. But I do believe somebody put a spring on that. I mean, I may be wrong, but I do believe it does. But anyway, we're going to get it running, hopefully. And once we do that, we'll start disassembling it. I'm going to take the motor out of it and probably redo the frame and clean it all up, make it look good for him, He's going to have some tires. But see, the guy that had it, he said he got it from some guy. I don't know what the deal is, but it had been sitting for a while. And it's not been cranked, messed with. It's got great compression to it. And it even has I think this is a damn Geo Max tire on it. Let's see, yeah. So, got a good brand name tire on the rear. Now the front's jacked up too, and I checked the brakes. They're not working. They're going to have to be adjusted. I think this brake rod's bent right here. So we'll have to straighten that out. But it's little flaws like that we can take care of, dude. And it's going to be a fun little project for us. So, let's get set up, and then we'll dive into this thing. Alrighty, so let's get ready. We'll be right back. Alright, ladies and gents, we're back. I'm gonna go ahead and get this carburetor off of here. Look at my little headlight. Looks cool. No, really, probably looks dorky as shit, but who cares? Alright, now I'm gonna end up having to get some more gas line because this shit is rotten and it is no good, dude. No good. I'm going to tell y'all a little secret too. When you're getting gas line off or whatever, if you will take and pinch it right up, see how easy that came off? If you'll take like where it's hooked up at and pinch it like this, just don't pinch it square on it. Just take an edge of it and pinch it like that. Let me see if I can get it. See how I'm pinching it like that? Just take it and squeeze it like that, and that'll kind of loosen it up instead of having to go all the way over it and jerking and jerking. Take and squeeze on it like this, just. So what we're gonna do first, get this bad boy apart. Anyway, let me look and see if I can find a screwdriver to fit, and we'll be right back. All right, check this out, guys. I had to go around looking for something that we could use as a like jet cleaner. I don't have any jet cleaning kit. I need that. I thought about it last night and didn't think about getting one. And well, I did think about it and didn't get one. So my fault. I should have got one. I thought this would be easier to get the jets out, but no. So what I did, I found some solder. Now this jet is awfully little, so it ain't going through the very first part. So I put it from the top of the butt where the cap goes, put it down through there. It goes all the way through. Well, it don't go all the way through, but it goes all the way to the end. You can't see it here, but I can see it. When I push it, I can see it moving around in there. So it goes all the way to the top. Now, this other one, I don't know. It'll go in just a hair. And that's it. So I don't think that's part of the problem. I don't know. But we'll see. I'm going to clean this up very well. As you can see, pretty damn dirty. So what I'm going to do is clean all of it up real well, clean the bowl out real good. The gasket don't look too awful bad. It'll rework, I hope. And go from there. We're going to clean it. Clean it. All right, guys, we are back. Look at that baby now. That's what I'm talking about. Clean as a whistle. Nothing wrong with that. That inside of that's just old and dirt. So, man, she looks good. So we're gonna put this thing needle. Look good. I hate how this side of the camera don't focus on this stuff. All right, that looks good there too. So we're gonna put this on, get it back in there. All right, and there we go. Got the lid carburetor, ain't that just a cute little thing? All right, let's get this thing back on there and then go on to our next thing. Be right back. All right, here we are again. So we've got the carb clean. We know there's spark. So the next thing we're going to be doing, we're going to get this tank off here. I'm going to check this, make sure the fuel petcock is cleared out. Nothing wrong with that. And go from there. We're going to clean all this off. We got to wipe that mess off. Hopefully the valves are still good. We won't have to mess with them. And they should be. I don't see no reason why they wouldn't be. Unless they just totally jack this bad boy all up. You know what I mean? But hopefully they didn't do nothing like that. So let's figure out what we got here. Alright, we got a bolt in the top up there. I think that may be a... No, oh, I'm sorry. I couldn't see that thing. I'm going to leave that car sitting for right now until we get this off and clean. I hope you can hear me okay. I got to get my sockets arranged. Alrighty. Let me check something. I'll be right back, guys. Alright, we're back. Y'all have to excuse me, man. I have to, I was checking my microphone, make sure everything was okay on it, because sometimes it will kill out on me and I won't know it. So I apologize for that. Now, back to this damn thing. Got to get this little tank off of here. And it's got a little bolt up here in the front. Y'all can see it. Right here. on there. So we're gonna get that off. Get my old tripod working right here. Thing is so freaking janky, dude. Oh me, the tripod that is. Now my socket holder's all jacked up. Man, I'm all out of it today. God dang. There, right there. Alrighty. You know what you guys let me do again, and that is to get my bolt holder. Gots to have our little tin cup, guys and gals. Okie dokie. So, see what else is hooked to this thing. Oh, you've had some it. Not a damn drop of nothing in this homeboy. So, let's see here. What do we got? Okay, is that another 8mm? I think it is. Whoa, baby. Uh-oh. Well, little screen thing is broken right there. Good gas smell. That thing just crumbling. Damn. Man, it'll run without it. Look at that. Brittle, dude, brittle. It just falls apart. Alright, so let me see. That's pretty dirty. Turns okay. Uh, I wonder. We need to clean that up a hair. That's off. Shouldn't nothing go through it. Yuck. Ha! Still got a little going through it. Oh yeah. But good thing about this is, man, it's a 4-stroke, so leaving the gas on or letting gas get to it while it's not running, it ain't gonna hurt it like it would a 2-stroke. Most of the time, leaving the gas on 2-strokes is really pretty bad. Or it was you back into my days, you didn't leave the gas on when you rode 2-strokes. You turned that gas off when you got done riding, or it'd foul the plug next time you rode it. So, all right, so let's take this up here, get the gas tank cleaned up. I looked inside, and it don't look bad on the inside, so we'll do that. We'll go from the inside out. I mean, go, taking care of this, clean it all up, and then we'll put that back on. Look at this thing, man. Look at the frame. You see how the frame's all dirty and stuff? That's why I don't like. I like to have it clean. Look how it looks when it's clean, dude. A little shot. Now, but first, we are going to focus on getting this bad boy going, and then I'll get to cleaning or detailing this bad boy. Y'all won't know the difference in this thing, huh? So let's do that. Get this tank cleaned up, petcock cleaned up, and I ain't gonna show y'all that. Hell, it's just cleaning it up and cleaning the tank up. Get back, and we'll put it back on. See you in a few. Check it out, guys. Got that oil cleaned up. How bad is it? Don't got the filter, but hell with that. I ain't worried about it. So, what we're gonna do, we're just gonna stick this thing back on in there. No worries. Oh goodness. I think that goes right there. I'm not sure. Where did that thing go? Not there. Alright. Where in the hell? Oh, it goes up there. Never mind. Alright. You know what? I wonder if I need to put another O-ring on that. I bet you it wouldn't hurt, would it, guys? Yeah. Let me go get one. I got one in my little box up here. I know. Somewheres. I like having the microphone. I can walk away from y'all and still talk to you. All right. We got this. Good old freight. Boy, they always come through, don't they? All righty. Man, that thing has been on there a while. It is flat. Okay. I am wondering. Okay. Trying to get one with a good inside diameter and the outside. That one's obviously smashed flat. That's why it probably will make it look bigger. You know what I mean? Because here's a good one. Goes over that pretty well. And that's pretty tight. So when I push it down, this probably gonna smash down two, and two become the same size as that one. But I don't know. If you look at them and the sizes, bigger, ain't it? You know what I mean? But if I go to the next size, man, it's humongous. They know what? No, that ain't getting it there. So we know that. While we're trying to keep the same inside diameter, but I can, you know. I think what we're gonna do is the first one I had. This one here. We'll go with that one. It's a little loose on there though, you know what I mean? I don't know. Let's go with the small one, mash it flat, hell. Because hell, look, it's tight and it's got a round. Yeah, let's go with that. I know it'll seal, you know what I mean, guys? Because it's going in there. As long as it don't go up in the tank, we're good. And it doesn't. Let's see what size it is though, up next to the tank hole. Perfect, man. Same size as the tank hole. Inside diameter, I mean. Okay. That's what we're gonna use. It leaks. Oh well, we'll fix it somehow or another. Alright. I'm just wondering if that thing did. See, because it did have these things. I don't know if it had these things here in that, or if they went up here in these. They had to go in these rubber grommets up here so the screw would go in it. But see, I got a big bolt right here for that. No, they wouldn't go in there. I already got a nut bolt for this. Yeah, yeah. So they do go on this needle valve. They do go on this right here. Because see, look, if I put this bolt in there, if you can pay attention, look, see how loose that is. I got to start paying more attention to shit. Yeah, yeah. See, it goes right through. Yeah, these right here. Yeah, they go in there. So they go in like that. And that takes up the slack. Uh, Definitely always pay attention when you're working. Unlike me, I get into a big damn hurry and get excited. Don't pay freaking attention to half the shit when I'm taking it apart. That's how I've learned so much my whole life because I don't listen and I have to go through the hard way of putting shit back together, having to figure it out because I didn't remember how it went back. So, anywho, I'm going to have to clean these up. Got dirt on them, I can't have that. Come on. Alright, so got that on there. Got that like that. Clean her both just a hair. She's a little dirty, not much. Could use a good wiping off. Alright, what's the other one look like? Yeah, that one needs a little wiping off. Alright, so good deal, good deal, good deal, good deal. Damn gasket done fell off. Roll ring, I mean. Alright. Pain in the arse here getting this started. There we go. Now, I want it during tight. There we go. Good deal. Alrighty then. So yeah, we're gonna have to get some new daggum gas line, dude. I think that's just. I mean, it'll work for now, but it sucks honestly because it's not real. I mean, it's real brittle. Y'all know how that goes when you got old gas line, so that's what I'm dealing with on that. But like I say, it'll work for the time being. Gas tank cleaned up okay, not bad at all. And like I say, we're gonna clean this up. It's filming. We gotta get up here now. I'm gonna clean all this up once I know that I can get it running. I'm not gonna waste time on it if it's not gonna run or something completely gone bad in the inside. So on the inside of the motor. While we're here, we'll clean this up, the little intake, and then we'll put our carburetor on so it won't be as hard to get on there. I mean, it ain't hard anyway, but we can clean all this up a little bit. We can clean up our little wires here from a second. I need to get this chain off and get it soaking in some oil. It's bad rusted. So, anyways, let me get that done and I'll get back to you. Alright, guys, got the little carburetor back on. Cleaned up our little lines here just a little bit. Or wires, whatever you want to call them. That's what I'm trying to do here. Just clean it up a little at a time, So when we do get everything ready, we're not overwhelmed by the nastiness of this thing. So we can get what we can. Like I say, I'd like to take this thing off Motor don't look bad as far as like, you know, paint wise or something. No, cause look, you see that? That don't look bad at all. Just wiping it off, cleaned it up pretty good, you know. So no telling. Let's see what this stuff right here does in this motor. Or that cylinder head anyway. Oh yeah. See how much cleaner that damn thing came. That was just a little bitty old spray and scrub for a second. I ain't do nothing hardly. If I was to really do something, it'd probably come out killer. That still came out pretty clean though, didn't it? Let me get up a little closer and you can really see it though. Look at that compared to back here, that second pin. This right here compared to that. Yeah, it cleaned her up. So, and like I said, I got this intake cleaned. Got these two wires and lines and cables, whatever. Got them cleaned up. Now I can clean them up here. Got to get this thing twisted back around. What in the hell happened there? I'm gonna take these bars off and repaint them. I'm gonna grind down on these forks down here because that's got a rusty spot on them. I don't know how these things are put together. I imagine kind of just seal, and that's probably about it in the plunger. Nothing major to them. So, okay, so now we're gonna have to put the gas tank back on, and what else are we gonna have? We're gonna have to get gas in it, and then I'm gonna go get the plug. Got the plug in my truck. I need to drain the oil out of this, put some new oil in it, and we will go from there. So let me go get my stuff. There's the old faithful there, baby. That's my girl or my guy, whatever. That's my ride right there, sitting over in the corner watching us. Ha! Anyway, I'll be back just a second. All right, guys, so now I'm going to try to give y'all as much film time as I can. I'm not a professional, so please don't act like I am. These things, it's hard to do for me. I don't know how to do all this mess. Moving cameras around, stuff like that, you know. So, I try my best. Y'all just work with me. And we will get this mess figured out quickly. Uh-oh. Hang on, my. Sorry, guys. Sorry. So, we're going to get this film chain off here. This thing's horrible. Look at that bad boy. You know what I mean? What I'll do is, what I'm planning to do is I'll get this off in my oil change pan. I'm just going to dump it down in there. I think I still got some oil in it. Dump it down in there and let it sit. You know what I mean? It may need a new one, but we're trying to avoid the newness cost. But you know what, man? Sometimes you just got to buy it. I don't know how much he's willing to spend on this thing, so that's another thing. I know he wants his grandkids to have it, so I mean, they'll probably get what it takes, nothing extra. But I'm going to get it enough to us running, and he'll pay me back for that. I know that for a fact. He ain't like that. All right, so, dang it. Let's go get a screwdriver and some, whatchamacallit. All right, maybe my camera's filmed, my microphone's working, damn it. That's what I'm telling you. no kill switch. Oh my goodness. Well, there you go. Alright guys and gals, we are back again with this. Now we're going to try. We got the motor going pretty good. Now we need to fix these brakes. And while we got the chain off and all that good shit, we're going to see what we can do with this. I don't know if we can do anything. Bam, we're going to try, bro. Sure enough. Got to try, you know what I'm saying, bro? Now, what do we got over here? Man, I just got shit right everywhere. Love it. God, love it. Alright, so there we go. Good God almighty.
These cars use a very unique bespoke tyre.
So what we're gonna have to do, I've got this guy drum brake on, so need. I really wish I could get this thing off.
So no matter how expensive, one day it will break. The OEM parts can be extortionate.
Breaker on.
The Hound collection spent $125,000 in running repairs in only 6 months of ownership. So what we need
let's do this. Now, you know what? It will probably be easier. I took this breaker on all the way out. It's got a 10 clip in here.
Now he said that we might be able to do it cheaper than we had before. We got it through yourselves. So just really
These things can be a pain in the ass.
Yeah, I mean, it's totally realistic. It's not something
clip, you know.
We've been doing this for over 3 years now. We're very passionate about the gas. We've looked up people want to tend for a long time. And then you got it on the rail. And we started looking at one mechanically. We thought on that journey, we had our own car, we stripped it, we rebuilt it, we understand it. I think, the playbook is a special car, can't explain this. It's a Concord manual, really. In the motoring world. But still, it's Concord, not just the best car.
Oh God, dang it, this thing.
But only possibly the best car we'll see in our lifetime. And here's where I hope we can save some money. Firstly, the running cost of the Veyron. When I first owned a Lamborghini, there was no option other to go to a main Lamborghini dealership, servicing, modifying repairs, even your MOT. But now, it's totally different. Master technicians, the ultimate best trail mechanics, are
down chain, trying to get the back brake off, back wheel off, and can't because it's down here.
Privately owned workshop with way less overheads and less of the hump factor. Without doubt, a full service book stamped by a Bugatti main dealer would make the car worth more money. But the best independent garage stamps are not really affecting the aftermarket car prices like they used to. You do now have another option. And that Bugatti main dealer hourly rate is going to be a lot different to the independent specialists. And this is where I hope Volvo can step in and give us a much better rate without that famous Bugatti tax. So I suppose it's still an engine and a gearbox there.
Who would do this stupid shit? Can't even get to the motherfucker. And then try to spin it around. No. They got it made to where you can't fucking spin it. You can't even get a hold of the cops of it.
And we're maintaining in a different way, but in a way that's
Oh,
have reversed engineered the Bugatti parts. They have their freedom to buy external parts from any supplier, which could give more longevity over the original manufacturer parts, which were obviously designed over 20 years ago. Technology and materials have advanced, and Furlonger are able to move with the times without the restrictions of the big corporations. So in theory, they can supply and enhance replacement parts at a cheaper rate. Seeing all these cars lined up here really shows off how special these Veyrons are. I would absolutely love one of these cars. This journey for me and you guys has been so far. I've been lucky.
God damn. That's nice. Put a fucking nut for a spacer. This thing's so fucking nice, dude.
£5 million. Wage car.
They get a hammer.
It's crazy. This car was manufactured by Bugatti at a loss. They literally built this car to prove to themselves and the world what was possible in automotive engineering. This also explains why running costs are so expensive. Maybe a bit of Bugatti tax is to recoup
Ay, ay, ay.
every single car that they sold. So, yeah, it's going to work. Now, Matt is going to give us a more in-depth look into what this car is like underneath and what it takes to see this one. Prepare yourself, everyone, because this is going to blow your mind. That looks even more complex.
Oh, man, this thing.
Change the filters, and you're good to go for another 15,000 miles. Turns out it's slightly different. Am I wrong?
Expansion tank, and this panel here, there's a lot that goes into it. Remember, I think it's 11 months, which is, and I think it's over 20 days. Also, there's a lot of hydraulic systems, actually, brakes, and rear wheel system. My God.
God dang, dude.
The engineering behind this car is like nothing I've ever seen before. I drive some fairly extreme cars, but none come close to this.
I've never seen steam cars in all my life. It's ridiculous. I was hoping to see cable tires, every car was very close and looked like that.
Is it one that had all the bolts are the same and stuff like that?
No, you'll find the different thread sizes, you'll find multi-square, you'll find in the hex-head bolts. You're paying for what's it?
Seeing this from underneath and understanding
Well, one thing, this bad boy
some sort of justification to why it's so expensive.
didn't grind it down.
If you did have a service at Bugatti main dealership,
Look at there.
I imagine some of these Bugatti stand bolts would have to be replaced. I'm an engineer by trade, and I feel some of these parts, when not safety critical, is being overcautious. I have a story of when my
Not all that good,
I'm
so.
main dealer for service. I was told the whole car needed
But-
a brake fluid change. But since the last service,
Not really concerned about all this mess. Just want to get the fella on the trail, get him going.
If the car had been fresh around the track for 15,000
Baron don't feel bad.
extreme heat cycles, I would get it. But it just seems
This
like
thing
the time
needs to be sanded down, taken care of.
this sort of thing is why Bugatti
Okay,
themselves
brake
spend
pads are not too terribly bad either.
service. So now the biggie, and
Okay.
the reason we are here. How much are they going to charge us at Thermonders?
If the car needs service, it's yearly service. What sort of money is that? It's £7.5 plus VAT. And that is everything.
That'll work,
Cabin
so.
fluid, gear fluid, engine oil, rear wings off, everything. Which is no, but that's a lot of money.
But I don't think an event store service is
Just about cheaper. That's what it costs us. That's what it costs us. So that's what we're charging. We haven't come up with a figure. That's more our labour and parts that it costs.
This is amazing news, and to be honest, it's even less than what we thought. It's a great start towards the £15,000 yearly running costs Carl told us. But there is one part that I can't see how we can get round, and that is number two, the very, 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 very special tyres that this car runs on. But for now, let's jump to number three and talk about the vehicle was mechanically wrong, also known as a DELF. This car is famously complex. It has 10 radiators. The fuel pump moves petrol faster than most cars can incinerate. At full speed, the car empties the 100-litre fuel tank in less than 12 minutes. The hydraulic ring at the back shoots up and acts as an air brake. But that by itself adds more stopping power than a normal car's complete braking system. When Bugatti developed this car, they had to make their own dominoes because the standard ones were literally catching fire under the stress from this car.
Let's see.
It takes a week to build. And
Yeah.
they put it together in just
Y'all been down this far. Heck yeah, y'all can. We're gonna look at this bearing. See if I can get this cover off. Yeah. Not bad, guys. It has got grease in it. Look at that. Actually has grease. I'll be down. You know what, man? That one still ain't bad. It rolls good, dude. I was gonna do something, man.
Experts who know these cars from an
We're gonna throw a little bit on up in there. Ain't gonna hurt her, no.
This is a confidence boost.
Do it the old-fashioned way. Murder them.
These very special cars, not only can we get a more realistic service figure,
You'll probably hear that in the background. I'm talking about
original parts.
goddamn Bugatti Veyron. Badass car, dude.
Referencing parts.
That was annoying. So they go for service. I said to the head engineer, see that little bit of play at the switch, and we just keep it up. It was £9,500. Anyway, sent it to a guy, he showed the door, found the parts, and 89 pence.
We now have a fresh option with specialists like
Alright, so what we'll do here too,
to the big one. The world's most
we'll take our daggone screwdriver and that way we can slam it in there a little bit better. Better.
Three sets of tires, you're going to have to change the wheels. So how much will tires? So tires will go through the half round set. We shouldn't have to have.
So we learned in the hypercar shopping video that changing Veyron tyres is a very complicated process, and the tyres are bonded to the actual alloy wheel. And after you change them 4 times, you literally need to scrap the wheels and buy some new ones. Now my work and driveway are full of nails and screws, so this is a real issue. Replacing 4 sets of tyres and the original wheels for Bugatti is a staggering £220,000. No matter who you are, that is absolutely crazy. But what we saw next did actually explain why this is so
$200,000 for 4 tires and 4 wheels on a Bugatti. That's fucking crazy, man. Some people, there's not a car in this world worth that shit, dude. It may be nice and cool and shit like that. Oh yeah, 1,500 horsepower. Who cares? Alright. Now, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go take this and I'm gonna grind on it a little bit, get her fixed up, smooth and silk. So it'll go through this son of a bitch again. Go through this thing. Alright, up here on the thing. It goes up through here. We go up through the brake thing pretty good, but still tight as shit. This is the spacer they had in between this and the wheel. Freaking awesome. I don't think I have any, but I will. We'll put this back on there before I forget. I sure as hell will. Pack all this grease in here as best as I can.
Bugatti wheels and tyres.
Like, I was asking a few questions. Bugatti, like, the wheels and tires are really, really expensive.
Alright.
The only option is to just do that cheaper alternative, the cheaper way. You see, what people might want to do is take the original wheel tires off and then buy, say, custom Ford wheels. So you can design the wheel and you can fit the wheels with sort of standard Michelin or Pirelli you can take on them. Possibly replacing tires in the future. And would that be the same size? And those would be different size. So the original Bugatti spec tyre, 265, 35, 20. Yeah. Need supply 285, 30, 20. And then on the rear, this is.
Yeah, we need to clean this. Draw them up a hair or two, so we're going to try to do that also. We will. I'll be back. Alright, check this out, guys. Look at that wheel, dude. We have cleaned her up. Yeah. I mean, I can't get all the rust off of it, but you know what? Look at the shine on that thing, dude. That mother's polish, man, you can't beat that stuff, dude. Yeah, it's killer. And I did the axle too. Man, it is so much. It is so much better. It goes into the damn thing so much better. You know, I tested it in the wheel. Goes in the wheel better, doesn't bind like it was coming out of here, so we're good there. I'm gonna clean up inside of here, all that in here. Maybe get this brake rod off and see if I can't straighten it, because that's bent. Yeah, we got a lot of cleaning to do first, you know, but we're gonna get it all done. I want it to look good when I give it back to him. He's gonna be like, hey, cool, dude. Give it to the little grandkids and let them have a blast with this thing, you know what I mean? So let's get doing this stuff and I'll be back to show you some more. All right, guys, so once again, my microphone failed and we filmed about 20 minutes of unheard. Down volume didn't work, so I had to come back and redo it. Anyway, we got the chain soaking in our dadgum stuff here. Our chain lube. Sprayed it all over it, sprayed it inside and out. So she's gonna sit there and lube for a little while. And as you can see, we cleaned this bad boy up. Now the carburetor is still leaking. Gonna have to get that fixed. I think it's just the bowl part, see? Because if I turn this off where it won't fill up, where it'll fill up, it'll leak out the carburetor bowl. So I mean, yeah, that's what it is. I can stop this right here and it'll start coming out the bowl. Either way, it's because I took it off and it ain't got no good gasket on it, and it's gonna need a new one. So I don't know if I should order a gasket rebuild kit for this thing or just get a damn, doubt anybody's gonna have one in stock. But who knows? Hell, the whole carburetor ain't but $15. So, like I say, see there it goes dripping. So, gonna leak out the carburetor. It's leaking around there. You can see it. So, but that's not a bad thing. We got her running. She is a runner, by golly. And so what we'll do is we'll order up one of them and then go ahead and get the cleaning on this bad boy. Do some more, make it look even better. We still got to get the back brakes fixed and stuff, front brakes fixed, check all that good stuff out, and we'll go from there. So we're gonna keep on going. Give me a few minutes and we'll get started on something else. All right, so we've got a buttload done on the little 50 today, guys and gals. So what we're gonna have to do, I found that the carburetor was leaking because I took it back off. The float had come disconnected up in there. I don't know if that was why it was leaking so bad. Usually they'll leak real bad if they're stuck, no matter if you got a good gasket or not. But either way, I took it off, fixed the float. Screw wasn't in there good enough. I didn't put it back enough. My fault. I've done it before on the damn big bike and had to reassemble it, disassemble the whole rear end to get it back off. So anyway, we got our, I put it back on. I put a little gasket maker around the bowl of it because I didn't have a gasket, new gasket filled, or the gasket for it. So I tried gasket maker. I haven't tried it. I'm gonna let it sit all night and see if it does dry up and seal it. But I doubt it will. Even if it don't, we'll hell, $15–20 we can buy a whole new carburetor filter and everything. So we may end up doing that, but it does run. Got the oil changed. I got so much cleaned on this little thing, man. I'm fixing to show you. Clean the back wheel up. I got out the stopping spot on the rear. I'm trying to get the brakes adjusted on it. It's hard to do them things, man. I can't really tell if they're good. They're probably no good. I mean, they're thin, but I can't get it to grab for some reason. It's, you know, them drum brakes are a pain in the ass sometimes. But got to have tubes for it because the tires are flat, and they're basically bad. But I mean, if we get some tubes for it, it can last for a minute until he wants to buy some tires. But I'm gonna go run up to the store now, probably Ace Hardware, see if they've got some tubes for it. I don't think RPM, the motorcycle shop, they would have tubes for this thing. I very seriously doubt it for this size, but they may. So we're gonna check there first and then see what they got, and then maybe tomorrow we'll ride up and see if what RPM may have a damn carburetor rebuild kit for it. I don't know. I doubt it, but it's always, you know, worth checking out. But check it out, man. Look at this. It looks like it's in pieces, but dude, look at how clean, much more cleaner it is. Frame is no longer filthy. The wires are no longer mud caked. All this stuff is now nice and clean. I even got the rear wheel kind of clean and shiny. Got it all, fairly clean. Not all the way clean, but let me see if I can get a little light on it. You can see it kind of shined it up a little bit. Anyway, yeah, this cool dude. Got it all this little cleaned up, man. Look around here. I took the coil spring off, or the spring off the rear, and cleaned it up as best as I could. Got you, like you see, your wiring harnesses, got all them straightened up. They were a filthy mess. This thing up here was it was covered in mud and dirt. The little white mountain bracket, you couldn't even tell what color that was. Got all that cleaned up, rerouted. I still got to do something with this. This is going to be the kill switch, I know, but it took off. But no big deal. Still got to do the engine. Haven't done much of it. Kind of wiped that side case off over there, and wiped this diamond chain cover off right here. I did that, but that was it. I cleaned all that frame up through there. That was all coated in crap. I tell you what it looks like. What it did look like was that. All that crap right there. The whole frame was covered in that mess, dude. All of it. That's the back of the motor there. I didn't clean that. That's what it looked like, though. So, there you have it. Gotta fix that. So, but work in progress, man. I love doing stuff like this, and we're gonna get her done, man. And we're gonna have a nice, good little old running bike here for his grandkids, and they're gonna have years of fun on this thing. So, that's it for today. We will see you tomorrow again. We will start working on her once again. Y'all have a great day. So like, subscribe if y'all want to. Have more of this on the way. So thank y'all for watching. We'll see y'all later. Peace.